Okay, so I continued on doing some more on the panel details on the neck using the technique that I demonstrated in the prior video. I also did a little bit on the pylon. Now I went with a little darker and obvious paneling going on this part. I just feel like that these should be under, even though it is in space, I just feel like that these experience a little bit of stress and a little bit of, I don't know, a little more abuse. So I'm thinking maybe they had beefier panels and maybe stood out a little bit more. So probably going to add a couple more up here and right in here. Finish that off. You basically get the idea now, I hope. And then here you can see where I added some variation of gray. And here as well.
Can you see what I'm seeing?
I think that actually I think this is a little bit of Model Master neutral gray and just actually duck egg blue and Model Master gray to get that color. So, and same with the neck as well here. I don't know if you can see that. And that's just Model Master neutral gray there. Got a little thing to fix. I noticed that a little separation. It's not separating, but I don't know how I missed this before. But I'll definitely do a better job blending this area in here, which is not a big deal. This little crease needs to be weathered anyway, so before I do that, I'll take some, I'll probably use something that's not very harsh to paint, like probably this spackling. I use it a lot on areas that don't require like structural support. If it's just filling in like an imperfection or nothing deep, but this is a little shallow, just a little shallow groove there that kind of stood out more now than it did before. So I'll roll that in there and fill that in and probably just shoot that with a little darker gray, because that's going to be weathered anyway. All my nooks and crannies get a little like a dark brown weathering, like what you see on the Smithsonian model. So, but that'll be dealt with. I know some of you probably saw that and they're like, what's up with that? Yeah, right. So you can see that I did some little variations on the neck. Didn't want to go overboard. And, looks like I got a little dirt on there. I'll have to sand that down and see if that comes up. Huh. Hopefully that's external and not internal. Anyway, I'll just cover it up and reshoot it. I don't like that. That's sloppy. But that's basically the idea of the neck and the engineering hull. And a little bit of the pylon. They're pretty much the same deal. However, I'm still doing research on the nacelles and how to approach those. I will still do the ring effect. The 3 sections. I will still do that. That's but I'll do it differently. I'll do it as I did it on the engineering hull. So, but then I just have to figure out what type of paneling I'm going to do up here on the nacelle. See if I can come up with a plan. And, yes, I do reuse my tape. Shit's expensive. So this is not my reggae version of the Enterprise. It's just where I hang my tape. So, all right. So, oh yeah, and this leading edge, I was playing around with different colors. So I shot this. This is actually Tamiya sky blue or sky gray with a little bit of duck egg blue, but I don't like how it turned out. So this will be reshot. I'll remask and I'll reshoot this because I need to bring it further back to about the middle of this window anyway, and I allowed for that on my paneling. So this needs to be a little bit more less obvious, this leading edge. So I'm going to lighten it up just a bit so it's not so contrasty with the hull color. So reshoot that. So that'll be fixed. So okay, so when I get ready to do the nacelles, oh, I don't have the outer domes on either, by the way. And these inner domes that you see on here, they're just test. So that's not the final product, because I just put them on there to protect the LEDs from paint or whatever. So that's where we're at with that. Okay, like I was saying, as soon as I get ready to start paneling or whatever I decide to do on the nacelles, I'll start that video up and include that on here as well. But and I'll, like I said, I will do some more paneling on the pylons. Probably overlap as I did on this leading edge, probably up here as well, and on the back here. So that's probably what I'll do there. All right, so more to come. Thanks for looking.